Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I want to welcome everyone, first time viewers, and everyone who's been on this journey of light with me. Thank you for joining me once again for a video. There will be other videos that I will link into this video, so just check for extra information in the drop box below. If you're a first time viewer, please click like, subscribe. Feel free to browse my channel. There's lots of different information here concerning twin flames, tarot readings, tea leaf readings, so forth and so on. I'm just happy to be here. I want to apologize for being a little bit on the quiet side. I've been focusing on my spiritual journey and my service to humanity in my community and nationally here in New Zealand. Yes, I'm from New Zealand and Ahorangi is my name. Ahorangi Starchild, yeah, that's my real name. So please feel free to ask questions, comment. It's from questions that you ask, extra information, how to do things, maybe explain or provide more information. There are links below this video where you can contact me on my email, my Facebook, all of that. So without further ado, I hope I've done the introduction right. I haven't done the video for so long, so I'll just get right into it. I am a violet ray twin flame, and I have been on the twin flame journey since forever. That's probably 1983, so that's a long time. Twin flame journeys are long journeys. But because of the situation that we find ourselves in globally, I was led to do this video today to kind of just bring in an overall look on the journey of the energy of the last most probably 2 decades or even more, and so that we can kind of just regroup, get our space, connect with our space where we are meant to be in this point in time. Sometimes we are in the right place, the right time, doing the right thing, saying the right thing, following our intuition and our authentic expression. And but I found maybe in the last 2 weeks with this new energy coming in that I just had to shift my focus a little bit so that I can be more focused in the area where I am needed energetically during this time. So everyone knows twin flame is a long journey, and I explain this in the video. There's a couple of videos that's very important for this specific what do we call it, category in spirituality that I'm talking about. So first of all, it's important if you're a new viewer and you don't know what twin flame is, or if you're not even sure, there will be a video below where I will be talking about the twin flame mission, where I explain the difference between soulmates and twin flames and how the energetics are different between soulmates and twin flames, and how we work with that energy in a spiritual way, both soulmates and twin flames, how we work with that energy to be able to be of service to mankind, humanity, Gaia, the universe. And soulmates are also on a mission. Twin flames aren't special. We just have a really tough journey that's more focused, and there's a calling for a lot of transmutation and transformation on our part to be able to achieve our objectives on our journey. So I was reflecting during meditation. My guides took me back all the way back to 2000. Where were you? What did you do in the year of 2000? That would have been in that decade from 2000 to 2010. If you can't remember, it's important to find a quiet space where you can meditate. And meditation, not necessarily in deep meditation like in the lotus position, but where you can allow your mind to wander back to that time. Because in that period of time from 2000 to 2010, there would have been an initiation kind of energy where something would have happened in your life that would have been a little spark towards the direction that you are guided to take. And for me, that was dreaming of my twin, buying my first tarot deck, immigrating from South Africa to New Zealand, enrolling into my first official tarot class where I got Melody certified, really getting deeper into my astrology, crystals, energetic healing, and also being a violet ray, having experiences of facing all my fears, breaking down the boundaries of what was holding me back in the form of ocean swimming. I became an ocean swimmer when I could barely do the doggy paddle in the pool. Okay, so there was a lot of pressure to transform and start to break down boundaries of previous programming that was holding you back. Okay, it was holding me back. Then I started skydiving, and I met my twin during that time in 2013. And from 2013 to now, until now, this day, once I've discovered my violet ray, once I've discovered that I'm a starseed from Vega, and you're getting all the information or some information of who I am. So from 2000 to 2012, we would have started to get like a little bit of a memory jog, retrieving our memories of who we really are, becoming aware that we actually never fit in, that we've never fit in, that we don't really belong here, that our way that we experience this world is vastly different to the people who are from this world. There's always this inner compass that is directing you into a place that is different to where other people end up. Okay, like questioning everything, not just accepting this world for what it is, a need to change things for the better, a need to break down barriers to that is separating us from each other, whether that is cultural differences, political differences, and now with this current situation, you know, the ones who did take it, the ones who don't want to take it, and all that stuff. Okay, so we are still here to hold the line. So from 2000 to 2012, when you actually received your mission and you started to go into a direction and you started to remember who you are, or taking action to remember who you are, doing things like past life regressions, having visions and memories of Atlantis, having a spaceship. I made a video, a starseed from Vega, where I reveal my experiences of how I came to remember that part of my existence. Some of you may have even done family tree research, and to find your roots and to discover how it is that you came to be here at this point in time, and what type of background do you really have besides of what your parents tried to tell you or imprint into you who you really are. But from 2000 to 2012 is like the more authentic you, that part of you that is so untainted by programming that it is sometimes very difficult to determine whether it is something. Is it real? Did I really come from Vega? Am I really associated with the lion people in the constellation of Lyra? It seems so far-fetched, but yet when I think of that, there's something that tells me that it is true. No one even if I want to debate about it in a healthy debate to establish, is this real or is this just a figment of my imagination, it kind of still rings true no matter what. And that is kind of like the energy of twin flame as well. Is it real? Isn't it real? When we go through that 7 stages and the testing and all the ups and downs of discovering our twin flame mission. So from 2000 to 2012, I feel like that is what's happened. It is like retrieving the memories, and that push to go deeper and to realize who you are in an authentic way and where you truly come from, spiritually, energetically, how you connect here with Gaia and how you connect with your community, your family and your people. So a lot of us, all of us, we have gone through a lot of transformation in our relationships. Some relationships would have been cut out. We have established new connections with our soul family, the people who vibe with us and the people who speak our language, and people who are not connected to us through DNA, but who are actually connected to us through our hearts, our heart center, okay? And so from 2012 till 2020, so that is when we actually started to act upon what we remember, act upon on who we truly are. Then I feel like it was this ability to be able to step forward and express the memories, live that life of the being that is multidimensional. Start standing in your truth and expressing, living the true self from soul level, and all the memories that you have gathered, all the information from your past lives and even your current parallel lives that you are connected to now, because we are multidimensional. So from 2012 till 2020, I feel like that is when the momentum started. 2012 slowly started to pull you into the direction, teaching you who you are, reconnecting with your community, and becoming used to who the real person is without the programming, shedding the programming, going through dark night of the soul, doing a lot of, especially with all the energy we had in 2014 and 2015, astrologically speaking, we had we had Saturn and Mars transiting Scorpio, forming a huge T-square. And it was, I think, was it Jupiter in Cancer, going into Leo. So when we went into Leo in 2015, we had that square of the transformation that needed to take place, the breaking down and taking action to break down things that didn't work for us, and getting used to making those choices that is more right for us than sacrificing ourselves for other people and their cause, finding our voices to express that, and to get used to the idea, or of who you truly are, because sometimes, as I say, there's integration that needs to take place. We still question, is this real? Is this just, pie in the sky? What is this? Getting comfortable with that. And then also allowing us time to grieve, especially when we've been doing the work in facing our shadow self, facing our repetitive patterns that really doesn't serve us and breaking those patterns. So from 2012 till now was doing the work to get ourselves spiritually strong, getting us into our spiritual practices on how to ground ourselves, how to connect into the various dimensions so that we need to tap in to bring in light information, to take informative, make informative decisions, and to take action that is based on that information that we receive through downloads, the solar fleas that we go through from time to time, and, just our life experiences. So we spend a lot of time integrating information, finding our groove, finding our rhythm, and what we need to be able to practically fulfill this mission. From 2000 to 2012 was more like a discovery. From 12 to 21 is taking that information that we discovered, implementing it, digesting it, and learning to take action in new ways that is more fulfilling to our purpose and our destiny here, becoming clear on what it is that fulfills us and what feels right, and to make peace with the fact that we had to shed a lot of programming, a lot of old ways of doing things that we had to let go, and step into a period of innovative thinking, innovative action taking, out of the box leadership. Some of us would have discovered that we are natural leaders. You would have discovered natural talents that you are here to express in your divine design, so to speak, and that there are reasons for why you are wired energetically the way you are, learning to tap into it and apply it. So from the message that I received today was, it is to hold the line. Now that we have discovered our practice, now that I feel like from 2012 to 2020, a lot of us would have moved around, changed our location geographically. Okay, even maybe from 2000, even like me, I immigrated between 2000 and 2012. So you would have kind of found your place where you need to be right now. And you have your practice, you have your mission, you have your goal. If you don't feel like you're still a bit, how do we say it, you're still not quite sure, you don't have that clarity and that conviction, then have a look at the videos that I'll be posting below to help you to find your how do I say it, to find your direction. And you're also very welcome to contact me on my email address, message me, and leave me messages below this video. I, as a twin flame violet ray, if you resonate with this message, I am very much willing to help you to find your direction. It is very important that from now in the next couple of years, that we hold the line in what it is that we are meant to do at this point in time. Not to lose momentum. Now is the time to really, I get a feeling of almost with tenacity, with perseverance and strength and conviction. Stand your ground and hold the line of your true, authentic expression, whatever that may be. For some of us, It may be to take action, go out in the public and actually organize groups and be in charge and step into a leader role. For some of us, we may play a more supportive role or make a more how do I say it, a background in the background, working away in the background kind of contribution. In other words, meditation, ground yourself every day. Make sure that your energy is protected, especially the third eye for our vision, our connection, our crown chakras. Because even though we are here and we are anchoring in energy into the ley lines for healing, for Gaia, as well as for humanity, holding space for people in fear or people who are really struggling and suffering during this time, grieving. There's a lot of grieving. People suffer a huge amounts of loss in different shapes and forms. So I feel for us it is important just to be able to hold that space, even if you're not connected, even if you feel like you need to be a little bit hermit-like and separate from the community. You can still ground, you can still bring in the light, channel the light, hold the light, and connect to your star seeds, your guides, your angels, God, and embody that energy, because everything is connected. And that is what this message is about. It is to hold that space. The other message that also came in is to choose your timeline. Now, timeline, I'll just quickly explain. We have we live in an environment, in a dimension with multiple outcomes. With every choice you make, you are accessing a different timeline. Okay, so if you have to choose between staying at home or going at work or whatever the choice is, the alternative choice, in other words, if you decide to go out, then the choice of staying at home in that moment still continues. Okay, it still exists, that other choices you make. So that's timelines. How you access timelines is by the choices that you make. And the more authentic you are in your decision making, the more you connect to your vibration that you are vibrating on, and you are able to access timelines that is suited to you. That's why it's important to keep yourself physically, emotionally, mentally in a space where you are of high vibration. Even if you are struggling emotionally or mentally, it is to be aware of that and still to practice a gratitude and the ability to surrender to certain circumstances, yet, but to be true to yourself. Authentic expression is key. Okay, through that space of following your intuition and being true to your heart, that is when we speak, and our decision making leads us into the timeline where we need to go. And that is how we connect to different timelines, different vibrations, different dimensions, so to speak. And that is my message basically, is hold the line, okay? Bring in the light, keep grounded, keep connecting to your ancestors. Ancestors has been coming up very strong for me lately. Keep connected to your ancestors, or wherever you are led to connect to, that keeps you grounded, your roots, so to speak, where you come from. and hold that. No matter what comes, stand in your truth. Do not be swayed by other people to do anything that you don't want to do or that you feel isn't in your vibration. When you start to compromise your own authenticity, that is when you go into directions and access other timelines that will most probably be more testing and challenging. Okay, so I'll give a quick example. So the way that I experienced this timeline shift is actually it's as easy as keeping your vibration, not being in fear, being in love, being in surrender, connected to God or whoever you believe in, connect to your light, okay, and stay in that light. As soon as you start to feel unsure or feel fearful or kind of like a lower vibration energy, it is to become aware of that, release it, transmute, and then come back into your space of peace, okay, your space of balance, where things happen around you and you take note of it, you observe it, but not really being affected by it. And it is through that energy that you can manifest a very calm space, a very calm life where you observe, but not necessarily be affected by, the circumstances. So I hope that helps you. If you have any questions, please ask away, fire away. I'm here to help. I so love to connect with you. Let me know where you're from. And I send you a lot of love, a lot of support, light. And as always, I want to thank my twin for sharing this beautiful journey of light with me. I love you so much. You're an amazing, amazing being. And I feel honored to share this journey with you. So thank you for watching, and please let me know. Give me feedback. I look forward to hear from you. Bye now.